Hi, everybody. Monday night, February 10th, 2025. And you know what time.
Information on celebration.
We come live to you every Monday night in the town that Disney built. It's called Celebration, Florida. I'm actually in the Near Disney YouTube studio. We ask that you subscribe and like because we provide a lot of content that we hope is helpful to everyone. On Monday nights, we talk about celebration. On Wednesday nights, my Realtor Dream Team does a show on the 25-mile radius around Cinderella Castle. So they could be talking about everything from Orlando to Windermere to Celebration to Winter Park. So please check that out. And then on Fridays, we do something called an evergreen show. Evergreen shows could be possibly like Elijah, I think, and Sue from our team. We're out filming for new construction. And I know Virginia and Elijah, I think, have been filming for upcoming what to do with your kids during the summer, what kind of camps are out there and stuff. So this is a lot of info that we get requested all the time, and we like to respond. So anyway, Amy Scoop is in the house. You guys, you know what? Valentine's is coming up, and I'd shown a picture. What better way than to go to Scoop, which is an island village, Celebration, Florida, and grab 2 spoons, get some really great homemade ice cream. Homemade, the best homemade ice cream you will ever have. It's at Scoop, which is right next door to Coffee for the Soul. And as you know, last week we also talked about there's a Mexican restaurant that's coming up there as well. So I would grab some ice cream. I would stroll around Island Village and enjoy Valentine's, whatever you do right before that, right? So speaking of strolling, wanted to make sure people knew, because this Wednesday, I think there's only maybe a couple of tickets left. I'm pretty much sure that they only had a handful, maybe 4 or 5 available, but the Celebration Women's Club is going to have an event Wednesday. It's an inaugural event. It's starting at the Wine Imperium, which we absolutely love. The Wine Imperium. Leanne and her team, Joe, the manager there, they have been super great about the support of this event. And the monies are going to the women's shelter, which is in Osceola County. Hey, Jay Peters, thanks for watching. Appreciate the thumbs up. So what's going to happen at that event is they're going to join at 6:25. You're going to have a flight attendant that's going to stroll you around to 4 different homes in Celebration. Very easy walking distance. We're going to have wines from around the world. There's going to be a red wine and a white wine, everything from wine from Portugal to Spain to Italy, France, and then you're going to wrap back around to the Wine Imperium, and you're going to have some American wines. You're going to be given a goblet with the inaugural year. There is silent auction, the most incredible, fun silent auction items. Kim Tracy, if you haven't met her yet with the Celebration Women's Club, she's putting these beautiful baskets together. And if nothing else, guys, come on out, enjoy the evening. It's going to be a full moon, and you might be able to get some gifts for Valentine's gifts, right? And they're already prepackaged, and you're doing a good deed for a good cause as well, and around with a lot of fun people. And it's only $75 a ticket. That is a steal. So while we're talking about that, what I wanted to do is I wanted to share. Let's see if I can share my screen, because I know the Wine Imperium's got some cool stuff coming up, and it might be good for everybody. Let me minimize me and make it bigger. If I can do that. There we go. So the Wine Imperium, you guys, is at 606 Market Street, which is in downtown Celebration. And for Valentine's Day, they are having, let's see if I can scroll this through here. They are having, look at all the wonderful events that they've got going on. Well, anyway, on Valentine's night, they are having a surf and turf dinner. And it is, actually, I'm going to see if I can pull up a photo. I know that Leanne sent a photo to me. But surf and turf, you get a bottle of wine, and it's $75 a person. Friday night. You need to call and make reservations, and then let them know if you want to sit inside or outside. That's where Rod and I are going to be going. So that number is 407-566-9054. 407 407 566 9054, the Wine Imperium. And so Valentine's Day is Friday, 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 Friday. So check out the Wine Imperium. I know that the Inn at Celebration, they are also having a special package available for people too. So you've got lots of options. Just remember it's Valentine's on Friday. Treat yourself if you don't have a Valentine's. I think that's okay to do that too. And talking about sweethearts, I wanted to give a big shout out. What a beautiful place that we live. This is the Lee family. They own, actually, that's not the Lee family themselves. Here we go. The Lee family is in this photo right here. Even our sanitation company does amazing things and have a huge heart and help lots and lots of people and create beautiful things. So they wrapped their truck, one of their trucks. Look at that. So it's to bring attention to Make-A-Wish, Give Kids the World. As many of you, if you've been watching my show for a while, we've been doing this show for about 3 years, you'll know that I have a history with Give Kids the World and Elton John and helping to raise seed money for a village that's not far from Celebration. And children that typically are terminally ill have many times their wish is to come to Disney World or Universal or SeaWorld. And so there was a wonderful man by the name of Henry Landworth that made that happen and created a village. And so what the Lee family is doing, they are creating awareness, and they've got a QR code. Tootsie, oh my gosh, one of my favorite people in the whole world too is Tootsie Snyder. If you guys ever have a chance to meet Tootsie Snyder, you will light up. You will light up. I'm going to have her on the show sometime, have her talk about her great adventures that she's done and just what a wonderful woman. Talk about a wonderful woman. She gave a big donation a couple of years back when the Disney cast members were, when they weren't able to be going into work because of COVID. And she helped create income for them so that they could get their side gigs going so they could survive not having a job. So talk about an angel. There you go there too. So realize, Make-A-Wish, Give Kids the World, really great causes. This cause that we're doing on this Wednesday night is going to be for the women's shelter. Sometimes people, unfortunately, things happen and they need some shelter for safety. And so there is this hidden home that the Celebration Women's Club has historically made sure that they have milk and orange juice and all that stuff. And so we're doing a big fundraiser this Wednesday in order to redo their family room. And so that is a good cause. I wanted to give a big shout out to David and Ruth Warnicker. They're angels on earth too. They donated quite a bit in order to help us get up and running for this. After the event, I'll let you know how much money was raised. And I want to continue to give shout outs to all these wonderful groups, Scoop in particular too. Scoop was out there giving us gift cards. They're just starting their business and they just have a big heart. And we're going to be having that as a silent auction item. There is a new pickleball place that opened just outside of Celebration. I think it's called Crush. And they gave like a $400 package so that, it's a really cool pickleball thing. I know anyway, I don't want to ruin it for you, but the Celebration Golf Course gave a foursome, all kinds of wonderful things that you can tap into and just have a lot of fun. It's going to be a full moon Wednesday night. So who knows what's going to happen on Wednesday night, but I'm going to be there. Rod's going to be there. We're going to be having fun. And, let us talk about some other things that are coming up. So anyway, thank you to the Lee family for doing the wrapped truck. Okay, so for other things that are coming up, I want everybody to be aware that CROA, the Celebration Residential Owners Association, you will be getting notices if you own in Celebration, that there's an election that's coming up. Those board members volunteer their time, and it's not an easy job. And they are about 5 people, I believe, that are running for office. I've started inviting them to see if anybody wants to be on the show. Hopefully by Next week, we'll have a couple of them recorded so that you get an idea, but I think it's important to vote. It's important to vote. Okay. Let's share another screen so you know what other fun things are coming up, because there's a lot. This town, we celebrate, right? We do a lot of celebrating. Here we go. There we go. All right. So also this Friday, wanted to give a shout out to Eugene Petrella. He is my business partner. He has a team with Florida Motion Realty as well. And he does movie nights. And there's going to be a free movie night on Valentine's night. The movie begins at 6:30 p.m. It is Lakeside, Celebration Lakeside. And that's also the Food Truck Friday event. The movie is going to be The Wild Robot. It sounds like it's fun. And Valentine night. So if you're looking to be outside, the weather's been gorgeous. And hopefully that full moon is still around on Friday night. Maybe it will be. And then another event that's coming up, Under the Stars, next Thursday, February 20th. Not this Thursday, next Thursday. There is a concert in the park from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And it is Lakeside Park, and it's featuring Rachel Copeland and the Alley Cats. It's 18 years and up. I believe the idea is that it's supposed to be part of Valentine's Week. So a little bit more sophisticated, young, fun type of thing. I was starting to see some really great photos of, there is a thing called the mother-son dance. So as soon as I can hopefully get some photos up, I'd like to showcase that too, because on Friday, February 21st, next Friday, they have a father-daughter dance. And that's always been a big deal around here in Celebration. Family is very, very important. It's from 6 to 9 p.m. And the theme this year is Never Grow Up. Love that. I think that reminds me, what is it? Peter Pan. And so what they want you to do is, it's a night that's going to feature a live Taylor Swift tribute band, friendship bracelets, food, activity. I think I want to go to this. I think maybe I'm a little too old for it. But anyway, ticket sales. There is a ticket that's required for that night. And Celebration Town Hall, you can get more information on that. So I love seeing the photos from that as well. We always want to start prepping now for the Celebration Porch Sale. It's Saturday, March 1st. It's going to be right around the corner. We only have it twice a year. So it's really good to get organized now. It says the hours, I want to say, are 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. I'll share with you, the closer you are to Main Village, people usually start showing up early, like 7 a.m. or something. But it's a wonderful opportunity for you to be able to bless some people. And if you're looking for furniture, if you're looking for baby items or electronics or whatever, that's really going to be an opportunity for everyone to be able to find some really good buys. Yeah. Okay, so you can see lots going on right here in our town. Now, one thing that we always will share as well, because it's the number one requested thing that I get. We've been doing this show, like I said, for 3 years, and we've been analyzing the market. One of your biggest investments in your life will be your real estate. And I'm a realtor. My number there is 407-808-9845. I would love to help you list or sell your home. Very, very knowledgeable with my team. I've got a really great team. And so what we like to do is see, what has the market done in the last 7 days? Well, I can tell you a lot this past week in comparison to what we've seen over the course of the last year. A lot more people have decided just this week to put their house up for sale. So it used to be we were in the low 90s, because, I take the condo hotels out of MLS for you when I'm sharing this information, because that's typically not what people are moving into, right? A condo hotel is something that you can only live in 1 day shy of 6 months. So I take those out. I think there's only 4 of them that are available anyway. And I show you what is presently active, pending, and sold in Celebration over the course of the last 7 days. Now I'll share with you total listings this week. We hit 100. That's a big deal. We have normally been 90, 91, 92, maybe down to 89. And this week people have decided, okay, now I've decided Interest rates, I can probably get somebody to buy down my rate. Talk to me if you don't understand what that means. If you're looking to buy something, sometimes you go in and we negotiate for you where we're like, okay, here's the price, but we want the seller to provide a percentage or up to 3% in order to buy down the buyer's interest rate. Do that now before the interest rates drop, because otherwise you're going to be in a market where everybody's trying to go after the same houses and there's bidding wars. You don't want to do that. So we need to strategize now. So I'm saying now is the time. I always say right after January 21st is when people start kind of thinking about, okay, I might want to sell. I might want to right size. And right size can mean I need more bedrooms because I'm having babies, or it could be I need less room because the babies have gone out of the nest, or maybe some of you out there are renting and you want to talk to me about what does my rent equate to in a home purchase? Let's talk numbers. Let's do it, because it might take you 6 months to a year to kind of get ready. And my team is here. We've helped people. I remember one of my clients said it was 5 years of me working with them before they were able to really feel comfortable with making that decision. And we were happy to stay in that with them. Okay, so here is what's going on. Here you go. So here's MLS, and you can see that there are 22. My YouTube producer always asks me to be a little bit bigger so you can see my face. There are 22 touch points this last 7 days. That's a lot, you guys. The last year I've been talking about, maybe there's been 10, 13, whatever, 22. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So what I'm seeing are, let's see, of the 22, look how many actives. If you blow this up, you're going to see there's a whole bunch of actives that have come on. 13 actives. And then after that, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We see 6 pending. So what does that tell me? A lot more is coming on the market than going off of the market. A lot more going on. Hello, my cousin Becky. I hope you're well. Thank you for watching. Is it snowing up there? Yeah. Is it time to come to Florida? Your guest room is always available for you. Where we would love to see you at any time. And then what I'm seeing, you guys, is 3 solds. So then what I do is I want to show you who's been in the market this last week. So there was a high-end buyer in the market this past week because there was a house that was $2,499,888 that pended. It was on Arbor Circle, and that house had 5,484 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths. And I wanted to congratulate Jeffrey Edos from Century 21. He's the one that listed it, but it looks like that house possibly could close on March 21st. So what does that tell me? It's telling me that there are high-end buyers in the market now. What I'm seeing is there's a lot of people, too, that are calling from California as well, talking about possibly making a move over here. There's people up north where the weather has been kind of intense, and they're saying it's time to pack up and move to Florida. And what better place than to go? No snow coming tonight. Oh, good. Love my cousin. All right. So a lot of people were saying it's time to make that move. Quality of life down here is really great. Thank you guys so much for watching. Any questions from anybody? Any questions? I will be Wednesday night out and about raising money for the women's shelter. Hopefully I'll see you there. Friday night, we're going to be going to the Wine Imperium, I think, for Valentine's dinner that night. So might be seeing you there. There's a lot going on. The social, there's a social group, Celebration Social Group, and they're meeting up on Saturday night and doing a walk around Disney Springs. I think I'm going to be going to that as well. And Rod and I, and there's just, it's a blessed time. So we don't ever take any of this for granted. We thank you for watching. Thank you for giving us ideas on videos. Like I said, please go to Near Disney YouTube channel, subscribe and like. There are over 700 videos that we've done. That's a lot. We've done 700 videos talking about everything from, what it's like to live here. What are some of the pros and cons? What's the difference between Kissimmee and Celebration? What's the difference between Orlando and Winter Garden? And we hope that you get an opportunity to watch those. All right. All right. Well, I'm not seeing any questions. I'm seeing a lot of love. I appreciate that. I wanted to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Everybody. Happy Valentine's to my husband, Rod, to my daughter and son, Ashley and Chris, all family and friends and clients. Just know that you're appreciated, and we hope you have a blessed Valentine's Day. All right. Talk to you real soon.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.